Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, we're back again. Let's get it. Now, bear with me. Today's not a funny day, it's a perspective day. And this is a perspective of a good old country boy. Spent some time in the big city, learned a lot of things. But it doesn't always beat good old country concept basic beliefs. About 2-3 weeks back, I posted a random question on Facebook. I asked, what do you like, cats or dogs? And I got a lot of responses. And I'd ask why. And the funny thing is nobody got upset. Nobody deleted me off Facebook for it. Nobody got wound up and got their panties in the wad and proceeded to preach the Holy Ghost or whatever. No cities were burned, no cars were torched, and nobody got hurt. But there was two distinct groups, actually three. There was cats, dogs, and both. And they all got along. But for some reason, this country lately seems to be based off of hate. Black versus white. Republican versus Democrat. Young versus old. Millennials versus Generation X. Now, black versus white, there's some cultural differences in how we're raised. Even the foods we eat. I find the differences entertaining, and I like to ask questions. Sometimes people get offended by those questions. And when I truly mean, I mean no harm by this. I'm just curious. I am. Here lately, people are getting, we're coming up on a presidential election and people are getting wound up like a $2 watch. If you want to vote for a Democrat, because that's your party, go for it. You want to vote for a Republican because that's your party, go for it. I don't give a rat's butt. But what I will say is I vote for the best person for the job. I don't care what their race, their creed, their gender identity. I don't care if they get up there in a furry suit. I care if they put America first, not illegal aliens. I care if they look to take care of first responders in this country. From correctional officers, patrolmen, EMTs, firemen, 911 dispatchers. You name it, they should be protected. As long as they're following the law. I believe whoever takes that office needs to look at the economy of the average man. But see, here's our problem. When we vote, all we're telling is the electoral college who we want. But the electoral college actually picks who the president is. And all I got to say is I hope this year the electoral college has their head out their butt and they pick the right person for the job. Not because of race, gender, creed, nationality. Well, they got to be American. But you know what, folks? Some of my best friends, my absolute best friends, are gay as a $3 bill. I've got family that are trans, and I ain't got no problem with that. I've got good friends that I have actually very intelligent conversations. We even talk about comic books that are black and Mexican, Filipino. I've got good friends that are female. I've got good friends in all of them. And you know what? I accept them for what they are, themselves. I've got friends that are Democrats, and I don't hold that against them. Yeah, you can tell I'm not a big fan of Democrats, and I don't hold it against them. But as long as we can have an intelligent conversation and not get wound up, start hooping and hollering, I'm good with it. People, we need to start embracing the differences in our country. Now, there are a few differences that I got a problem with. If you're going to be trans, you better look like whatever you're identifying with. If you intend to walk into it, okay, let's get down to it. If you're a guy that identifies as a woman, I don't care if you've had the top surgery. It's the bottom we're looking at. And if you still have the equipment to do some danger to my daughters or my granddaughters, and you walk in that bathroom, we got a problem. Now, if you're going to do that, you better look more female than Miss America. Because if you look like a dude, I identify as a tooth fairy. But other than that, you live your life how you want. You can have all the pronouns you want. I don't care. I really don't. But you can't force me to use your pronouns. And if that's how you want to go through your life, I'm not going to go up and it, that, or they, them, their, pan, pro, whatever. Whatever name you got, that's what I'm calling you. And if I mess up and say she, he, and I do it all the time. No, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to force my views and opinions on you. It's a simple mistake. I'm getting to be an old man and I make mistakes. Don't get your panties in the wad if that's what you're wearing, or if you're freeballing, I don't care. Don't force me to become what you are, is being a bully. I don't like bullies. I hate them. I despise them. In all four shapes, sizes, and colors. Now, if you want to put on a pink tutu and run around in a blue furry wolf costume and tell me your name is they, okay, I will call you they. Now, don't get mad if I giggle about it. Don't get mad if I ask some questions about it. I stop people to ask questions about shirts they're wearing or where did they get them cool shoes. Sometimes I ask them, what made you do that? Well, I was born this way. Oh, no, you weren't. Now, there are some people I truly believe could be born that way, but there had to be something that clicked. Because when we are born, we don't know about gay, trans, asexual, furries, and a few other weird things, in my opinion, that are out there. It's a life of personal journey. And in that journey, you found something you like. I wasn't born bald. I actually had a head full of hair. And I discovered, if you watch one of my other videos, I like being bald. Ladies and gentlemen, I could go on probably for an hour doing this and would love to have a great debate, as long as everybody didn't get mad. But here's what I'm going to say. Live your life to the fullest. Be all that you can be. You can even join the army. Don't hate somebody else for what they choose to be, but that somebody else can't make me do what they want either. Peace, love, and nacho grease. Catch y'all on the flip side, and use your brain for something other than the hat rack.